power unto you. This is another day that God has given you, friends. If you are awakened and walking around already done started your day, this is another day that God has given you. Come on, rejoice and be glad in it. This is your friend Gigi coming to you live. And you know what? I am so thankful, for another day. And the message today is about embrace your weakness to become strong. I just want to say I thank you. I appreciate you as you come into the live chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And even as this live chat go off, thank you for coming along, showing the love and showing the kindness. I appreciate you. The way this channel grow is by you actually, being what you call subscribe or even unsubscribe. I just thank you for the support that you take time out to come through and to watch this video. I want to move right into the message today. This is the space to where about I talk about God. I talk about the power of prayer. I talk about breaking the generational cycles, doing that inner work, okay, that belongs on our journey. The work that sometimes can be difficult, challenging, hard, trials, tribulation, however you view the challenges in your particular life, there is inner work to go along with it. I believe in miracles. I believe that God do miracles and miracles are still happening. I also chase rabbits along the way, meaning I'll probably get off a topic, but I will come back through it. And I do try to check the chats as well by answering some of the questions if they're positive and they're kindness. But I want to say, learn how to embrace, yes, embrace your particular weakness and things, because weakness is your strength as you embrace it. As you embrace your strength, understand that God is always, with the answers for your life. That's why God have helpers, to help individuals and as well as to give answers to your particular journey. There is always solutions to the things that you need answers to. I want to be a blessing to my friend by sharing with my friends, even in my latter years, those particular areas in my life to whereby I am not strengthened at. I do ask for help, but I make sure that I connect with the right individuals that is passionate enough to be helpful for me and to give me that inspiration to be strengthened. I also want my friends to know, and I always say this, no matter what age you are, you're never too young or too old to, get the help that you need. And for individuals that need to go a little farther besides listening to this particular message, it's okay if you have to go and, get some counseling or some therapists or whatever that will give you that comfort in that particular space. But I truly believe when you change your thinking and your thoughts, and when you renew your mindset, and when you just allow yourself to be vulnerable enough and to understand when you can't do everything or when you need help and things, never look at yourself as if, it's embarrassing to say that, you're not strengthened in certain areas of your life or you need help. It's not an embarrassment, it's strength for your particular journey. There are helpers out there and there are individuals along the way to be what you call in your particular journey to do just that. Some people are only in your life to do that mission, what God have purpose filled them to do. So I just want you to understand, friends, that when you embrace upon your renewed mind thinking that God is with you and God have always been with you, remember, you are born to succeed in this particular life. And guess what? And succeeding come with winning if you can think that way with your renewed mindset. God is always what you call guiding and directing your steps, your particular path, if you have allowed God to enter into your particular life and if you are doing the inner work in your journey. God is also, equipping you to understand that it is okay, to do this particular inner work and to be vulnerable enough, okay, to win in all areas of your life. God is always abundantly supplying whatever you need, okay? It is already available for you. There are what you call protections in your life that God have for your particular journey. And it is for that special reason, because God will do what God needs to do in your life. And you'll hear me talking about God a lot, because I truly believe that it is a divine power that gives everybody breath, whether or not you believe it or not. But I just don't breathe into my own life. It is something else that allowed me to breathe, to have my heart pumping and my blood flowing. So I believe that there is a divineness, okay, to life. And I believe with that divineness, God created other vessels, that is uniquely, in the image of how they need to show up in life and being what you call fulfilled and purposeful in their journey, and along the way understanding how to embrace and help others that may need what you call that particular motivation and encouragement. Sometimes it's a good thing that I'm finding out, even right now, that it's okay, to be vulnerable and to be weak. It's okay in those particular areas when you're doing your own personal inner work, when you're writing things down and when you're affirming them, and when you're taking an inventory of over your life to see that there are certain areas in your life that you may not once again be as strong as you want to be. But guess what? God is what you call the individual that can pour into you with those individuals that is on your path and that can help you along the way. So I would just like to say, friends, continue on this path and journey. I'm just a vessel that God utilized. I am utilized to be motivated and to encourage based on my own life experience and still living in this particular journey. Just point out, from what you call the inspiration or from my own life and what I have seen that have been good toward my direction since my mindset has been renewed. Understanding the power of prayer, the power to forgive, because the power to forgive is what you call a life-changing style that will take you farther in many, many places and open doors in your life. Do you understand? When you walk in the power of forgiveness, you have authority and you're able now to align your vessel up, okay, with the Most High that have directions in your particular life. The only thing you have to do is align your particular vessel, okay, meaning your spirit up with God, and God can do the rest. Your weakness will become your strength. Prayer is key, has been key in my life. And when I say key, it has been door openers, because prayer will keep you humble. Prayer will keep you aware. Prayer will keep you in sync with your business and your own particular spiritual journey. Prayer will empower you now to be a blessing, to pray for others, to whereby prayers will be answered according to God's will. Individuals have to have their soul aligned with God. Let me say this much. There is no cheat sheets, okay, in this spiritual journey life. Is no cheat sheets. It may appear to be as if they're cheat sheets, but remember, there are what you call karmatic cycles that goes on in this particular lively realm and things. And if you think that there are cheat sheets in this life, it is not. Life have a way of catching up with every individual vessel and soul. You don't have to be with the light. You can be without the light. It knows addresses. It knows household. So when you are aligned up with the Holy, you get me, the Spirit, and I say the Holy Spirit, that divine power, whatever that you may call it, but when you know that you're connected up with the goodness of your light that is being turned on, and peace, light, and love, you will understand that life itself will flow how it needs to go. You don't have to walk around with the cares of the world or with the worry in your life, because when you know that 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 your heart itself is genuinely what you call pure, meaning purified of the right actions of the good will, and whatever that you're reading and affirming in your life that is working for you. Remember, this is your particular journey to whereby you can identify who Christ said that you are. It is up to you to identify the nature of God and what God looked like to you, not to no one else's journey, not even according to my journey, because what is working for me me is the light of God that have increased my faith more abundantly. And I say it this way because it is Christ's divineness that I discovered, that has basically been a blessing in my life. Someone else may, say something different. Listen, only thing I know at this time, according to God, how he have given and poured into my life is about love and unity, peace, prosperity, and the wealth, that is in this earthly realm has to be understood, that everything comes from God. And by me knowing everything comes from God, then it's nothing too hard from God. Even the weakest things that is in our area that we need help with, even the things that individuals, that we probably think that they cannot help us with. God would not have created individuals as helpers, as mentors, and counselors to be in their position, passionately loving what they do, to be those individuals that can pour back into individuals. Yes, I believe in individuals that is doing the work of the Lord, light workers, healers, okay, prophetic individuals that can see way beyond, okay, the expansion of our own eyes. Those individuals that dedicate their particular life to the Most High, that does not manipulate it, but is dedicated, that is divinely being used by God. I believe, in the vibration of positivity and renewing the thinking. I believe in unity. I believe that, yes, it can be unity if we change our mindset and if we allow our mindset to be renewed daily. Daily, God loads us up with all of the goodness that we need. Oh God, I thank you. As I go through the particular chat and everything, just know that I will read it. Whatsoever things that I need to, read aloud, I will read aloud. So, oh God, I thank you as I read. Thank you once again, friends, for coming into the chat and everything. Yes. Thank you, friend. Thank you. My friend said someone give her a like. I appreciate you. Yes. My friend is saying here, I have been feeling like quitting my job recently with everything that's going on. Just don't feel like I'm worried anymore. I just want to quit. You make sure, friend, that you have that conversation with yourself. And you make sure that you can do such a thing, because I will not advise anyone just to walk off from a job just because you're feeling tired or you frustrated. I'm going to share a little story with you on this from my own real life. When those challenges came in my life, and at that time when I literally wanted to just quit my job because it was a very challenging job as being a firefighter and being a female firefighter. And yes, I said that for the individuals that may have an issue when a woman identify as a woman. And yes, I had some challenging times, but you know what? I looked at my life and I was almost at the end, okay, of the journey in order to reach the goodness of what God had packaged up for me. And as I looked over my life, I still wanted to just quit, but then I had to pay attention to what God was speaking into my life, and those individuals that was in my life as helpers and encouragement that encouraged me to allow me to know, unless you got something else lined up, then you consider, or unless you got great faith and you are equipped to do something else, then maybe consider, but do not take that as the answer to yes to quit. Only you understand what you can do, because there's no sense trying to figure out how you're going to eat and how you're going to pay the bills if you don't have the stocks that is available, if you don't have your 401k, if you don't have your pensions, your saving, however you invest, or if you don't have residual money coming in. If no residual money is coming into your life, if you're stepping out on faith, I'm not telling anyone not to step out on faith, but you have to be in line and in tune, because there are certain individuals that truly vibrate on the frequency of their faith, to where about when they get the answer, but they hear from God, they know that it's a go. They don't worry. They don't care about what you call what they're walking away from, because they are in tune to what God has given them in that faith. Like I said, those individuals are aware, okay? They may not know what is next, but they truly believe in their hearts of heart to step away from something. But if you're in a position of you're wavering and you don't know how the bank account or the funds are looking, rethink your feelings, renew your mindset, equip your mindset fully every day when you wake up, asking God to give you the strength, okay, that you need, okay, for this particular job that you have. If it is not bringing you any harm in your life, possibly, if you feeling like that you need to talk with someone, those counselors, if they have EAP on your job, seek those individuals out, document your journey and how you're feeling, document everything, because documentation is the key when you are working for someone else, because you can go back and put in the date and the time and what you were feeling. And the good thing about going to allow people to be in your business that are helpers and that can connect your documentations is because everything that you was feeling was documented, or you utilize your doctor as well to documentate things. So there are different ways that you can navigate, okay, in this particular journey and timing, but I will not advise, friend, for you to just quit unless God has given you the faith to do it, okay? Thank you so much as well. And we pray and we send the peace and that particular light and great understanding of your particular decision at this particular time to that particular individual and things. Thank you, friend, for the compliment and things saying about, I guess, my hair, which is a wash and go, is what I'm doing at this time. Yes. Well, good morning, friend. So let's continue to keep out. That's what a friend is saying and things. So let's continue to keep our mindset in the peace, okay, that surpasses all of our understanding, because life get lifing for individuals, and I am relatable. I am not one of those individuals that worry about I done lived my life and now that I done got older and seem like, what you done did the things of the world and you done enjoyed and you probably got a few little, resources that's coming in so you can sit back and talk like this. No, I keep myself refreshing and to realize that, listen, before I got to this particular space, I still realize, okay, those particular journeys and those particular challenges in my life. Therefore, I can pour back into other individuals, or if I don't have answers, I don't mind giving good resources if I have it, to give it unto individuals, not monetary, but other individuals that you can seek out. There is plenty help within this society right now based on when I was coming along, honey, it was like a needle in a haystack, okay, in order to get the genuine help that you needed. But even in the needle in a haystack, God was providing, and he did send individuals genuinely my way to keep me encouraged, to keep me motivated, and to allow me to keep praying. And that was the one thing I can say that kept me moving forward. So for the individuals that understand the power of prayer, in other words, turn up the volume on your power of praying. Have you some what you call prayers in your spiritual bank account, which is completely different from your carnal bank account. Okay, your spiritual bank account is the bank account, okay, the whereby you have your own relationship with God, you have your prayers, your affirmation, all of those things that you are submitting. We are no longer thinking in your conscious mindset with your five senses, but you are creating your spiritual bank account by renewing your mindset. Subconsciously, you are turning things around. You are no longer going to be attached to the cares of the world, but you're thinking positive, okay? You're living positive. You're changing things in your mindset, in your life, to be a better you and to make things happen, according to the Lord's will and everything. But remember, you are the body that carry the light. You are the vessel that it attached to. If you can believe, okay, in your prayers, and that you are affirming in your your bank account, because what your spiritual bank account is and what it does for you, it aligns you up with who you say you are. Sometimes in the spiritual bank account, it will reject the negativity and the things, okay, that will depress our elevation to see the work of the living God, okay, that lives within you activate. So your spiritual bank account, okay, if it look weak right now, it's okay. Go on a fast, meaning a fasting, meaning push the food away. Give yourself some time to have no other than the mindset, okay, in order for you to rethink and to write things down as possible and to put your prayers up, okay? Basically, according to how you want to see things. Remember, I said, don't look into no one else's journey to figure out their journey. You don't even want the shoes that they got on because you don't even know what they're going through, have went through, or you know the challenges that they had to overcome. You may not even have the strength like them. So I don't even advise anyone to want anyone else's spiritual shoes. You can have a desire to want the things that you want. That's a different. But you want according to the Lord's will. Oh God, I thank you. God, I just ask right now that you give individuals the strength and that you give individuals the answers that they need, and that they are able to see and to understand the whereby it is completely powerful to stay connected up to your divine power at all times. Remember, you are completely succeeding in life. You are born to succeed. You are born to win. And know that God is always present around you. God is living within you. If you have accepted God to come into your life, to be your best friend, okay, to be, in other words, that particular GPS, that guiding system in your life, to whereby it will never what you call fail, because it is what you call spiritual. You are connected up unto God that give you breath. I want to leave you with something. Psalms 91. Always keep yourself covered and protected, even with how you think. But I want to leave you with these words. And this is coming from 2 Corinthians. These are the things that give me strength. If you don't get down like this and everything from what I got to say, I understand it. But I giving this information to give someone clarity and with strength if the ears can hear it. For though, and this is 2 Corinthians chapter 10. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, okay, we do not war after the flesh. Come on, Holy Spirit. Somebody needs your strength this morning. We walk in the flesh, but we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, okay, but mighty through God to the pulling down of the strongholds, casting down imagination and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought through the obedience of Christ, the Christ that live within you. Meaning, for anyone that feel like that you feeling weak, you do not walk in that weakness. All of your strength, if you acknowledge that it comes from God, then you have to align your mindset and renew your thinking, okay? This day, friends, come on and be good to yourself with your thoughts, okay? Walk in the light, be good to yourself, okay? Understand that God have answers, he have helpers, he have counselors, he have mentors, he have what you need, okay? If you ask, okay, it shall be given unto you, but you have to be awakened to understand, okay, the things that God have already supplied upon your life. May this day, okay, be a good day, friends, and may you continue to pray and to intercede for your own life as you bless others, okay? Blessings and power unto everyone. Thank you, friends, for thumbsing up the video. If you like to subscribe to the channel, subscribe by the 3 dots, you know, and things. I appreciate you. Once again, you are allowing this channel to grow. You are allowing this channel to continue to stay positive, you know, and things, because that's the direction, you know, that I am guiding this particular space to be. I understand we have different individuals that may come in this particular live chat, but if I can make sure that I am directed and being guided to stay positive and to answer some things that may be in the chat to the best of my ability. But if other individuals have answers as well, please do not be afraid. Make sure that they are positive and that an individual can utilize, okay, the information. Remember, friends, you are responsible to get the additional help that you may need. I am nobody doctor. I am just here to motivate and to encourage and to share the life experience and the journey, and to understand that I know that prayer works. Prayer have connected me up with individuals that have been helpful in my life. Prayer have given me resources. Prayer have allowed me to network with great individuals in this life journey. I understand the power of prayer. I understand the renewing of the mindset. And for individuals who are considering renewing your mindset to see some greatness of that winning factor that God have already purpose-filled in your life, go ahead. I mean, what else that can happen into your life no other than goodness, okay? Always pray for yourself and always speak positive words over your life, okay? Thank you, friends. Everyone have a good day. Thank you for everyone that showed up too. I really appreciate you. I do. Thank you.